Welcome, guys. It's Dotty Raids here today, and we're going to be looking at some Raiders accounts and seeing where we can help them out and provide some direction. Today, we're going to be taking inspiration from Reddit and looking at primarily clan boss. I think that's going to be the best way to go. We have a fair few bits on in Raid itself, and the thing I'm most excited for at the moment is all our souls and the summoning boost. Guys, massive boost to 5 and 6 star souls from mortal and immortal soul stones. This is massive. So anybody that already has a later end game account, this is where you're going to get most of your progression. The amount of stats and secondary abilities you get from soul stones is huge. From souls, rather, is huge. Aside from that, we have a 25x on for some top tier champions. Staltus, excellent. Dragon Slayer, Solo Dragon Farmer, massive for that. Also a very good arena nuker. Harima, as you can see, is my choice. I do not have Harima. I want Harima. Let me have her, please. Give me her. We also have Martyr. I don't have Martyr, but I have some counter attack champs. I'm not overly fussed on getting her. That's not how my Fire Knight team works. If I got her, I wouldn't be unhappy, but it's not what I'm looking for. Nishak, I love Nishak. He's dropped off in value a little bit because of hard mode dungeons. But anybody struggling with normal mode stuff and even Doom Tower stuff, Nishak is brilliant. He is fantastic for Dragon. He's fantastic for Doom Tower waves and for Bommel. I always go to say Scarab. Bommel. There's a few one-shot teams there that when Bommel takes his first turn, he pretty much dies. One of the best poisoners in the game, if not the best, and also probably the best bomb champion. Fantastic for arena as well. Just built with decent attack accuracy, no need for crit or crit damage. I can show mine another time, but he's one of my faves, especially teamed with Arbiter and Lady Penny. Gira, unfortunately, primarily just used for the Mikage fusion, but that's a pretty damn good use as well. Okay, Void Shard, Ursuga, Gallic, Supreme, Gallic, and Kleina. Kleina is a Sand Devil and possibly Hydra specialist. She's really good there. Gallic is really, really good in Hydra, and that's where I see him used the most. He would be my choice for this. Ursuga is really good for tanking. Arena teams, not my choice here, but I'd love to see a Gallic, and I wouldn't be terribly unhappy with Glidina, even though she probably wouldn't get used. I have Cornelia built for where I would use her most. Now, let's see. We were talking about helping somebody with their clan boss team. So I've seen this post on Reddit earlier on and thought to myself, let's do a little video on it. Let's see if we can help somebody out. So, as you can see, it's a fairly early account. What is it? 9, 6 stars, but a good few Legos and a good few 50s. Maybe spreading the advancement a bit too thinly. Needs to be concentrated. There's too many 50s there and not enough 60s, so you need to sacrifice some of the rares there and get them leveled up and fed, and get that team get more 60s on the account. So, looking specifically at clan boss, they say they're struggling with Doom Tower, Ice Golem, Dragon, Spider, and Iron Twins, but 11 million damage on Nightmare clan boss. You have the tools here to do so much better. I'd be looking at a very survivable team. Not necessarily totally speed tuned, but a loose speed tune would probably do really well here, and we can look maybe at tuning that up more specifically in the future. But what I was thinking is that we go for these 5 champions. All the damage going to come from Geomancer. His reflect damage passive, also decreased damage. We have Morag for counter attack, ally attack, and strengthen. We have Trumbor for ally attack, ally protection, and increased defense on himself. And then we look at Keyscard for decreased attack on the clan boss and increased defense on the team. All of this then to be extended by Oella to keep the team alive over the duration and keep those buffs over the 3 turn. All of them should be running on a 1-to-1 speed except for Trumbor, who probably needs to go on a 4-3 because his... Let's see. His ally protect, which is the only move I care about at the moment, is on a 6-turn booped to a 4-turn cooldown for the ally protection and increased defense. So we probably want to see him going on a 4-3 ratio with the clan boss. That'll be a very survivable team and should probably get you a 2 key on Ultra Nightmare. If you can survive to 50 turns with that, everybody will need all of those champions will need some good stats, but not insane stats. They just need to be very survivable. And actually, the soul stones that we're talking about at the moment, well, blessings on those guys boost stats immensely, so that'll be really good too if you can get them. Yeah, but that will see you with a 2-key Ultra Nightmare clan boss team with good defense and HP and mediocre speeds. That will then catapult this account to the next level onto the juicy numbers. So this is what this looks like now if we have it planned out. Maybe beyond your account, but those are the speeds that will work best for this. And this is it tuned. This is you having full coverage, Ultra Nightmare, and hopefully going the full way, the 50 turns or more, depending on how survivable your team are. You do have to, this isn't just going to do it, you do have to equip your champs as best you can to survive the hits as well. The buffs that you have available to you are only going to mitigate the damage, they're not going to stop it. So you can see the speeds are, apart from Trumbor, very handy to reach. 191 for Geo, 187 for Oella, 188 for Giscard, and 189 for Morag, with 252 for Trumbor because he has to go 4 times for every 3 turns that the clan boss does. Fairly straightforward, everything here plays nice together. If you want to look at the side here, this is probably really important to get right. All of these speeds have to be exact for it to match up across the clan boss. I've turned off Oella's A3. We don't want the speed boost. Geo has everything on with the A3 being prioritized. Get that burnout straight away. So he's going to go just before the clan boss's first turn and get the burn on him. So you're getting damage straight from the start onto the clan boss. Oella is A3 turned off. Priority on the A2. Trumbor is everything will be on Trumbor, and he will have priority on the a 3. So that's the ally protect. He's going at that speed because he'll get round again. Place the ally protect here at the start because it's on a 4-turn cooldown. So as you can see, that's the increased defense going on him. He's placing it, and you can see here that the ally attack is still on all of these guys. So that'll be on AoE 2. Discard. This is the only bit I'm not a huge fan of, because it means that it's not full auto. I dislike that. However, what you can do is no, there's a 2-turn cooldown, so there's nothing you can do as regards that. You need to manual. So you'll need to open A1, and then his A3. After that, it can be full auto, but it'll never be quick play. So you'll need to, which it won't be anyway, because you can't 1 key yet with this team. This team will likely never be 1 key. It will do 2 key Ultra Nightmare. So it'll have to be manual and just A1 with discard, and then the priority set to A3, and that'll be automatic after that. His A2 is turned off. Morag, we just want to set priority to her A2. Other than that, she's A-OK, doesn't need anything fancy on her. And that's it. Full coverage, all buffs, all turns for Clan Boss, and that's a speed tune for you. Congrats and best of luck. Now, if anybody out there does have a hankering for a bit more content for me, or from me even, I'll be looking at pulling some souls maybe in the next video. I have 200 that I'm eager to pull here. We have the awakening boost at the moment, 200 mortal soul stones, and we have 4 immortal soul stones. So I'll be pulling all of those because of the increased chance at the moment, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks very much, and catch you in the next one.